The human desire to explore new tastes knows no bounds. Throughout history, we've pushed the limits of what we consider edible, sometimes with deadly consequences. Think the food on your plate is always safe? Think again. Around the world, there are dishes so dangerous they could kill you with just one bite. Today, we reveal 5 poisonous foods people actually eat, and why they can be deadly. From ancient delicacies to common garden plants, these foods have claimed lives. Yet people continue to consume them, walking the razor's edge between culinary adventure and potential death. Consider this your survival guide to the world's most dangerous meals. 1. Fugu, the Japanese pufferfish. In exclusive Japanese restaurants, diners pay hundreds of dollars for the privilege of risking their lives with every bite. Fugu, or pufferfish, is a Japanese delicacy that contains tetrodotoxin, a poison 1,200 times more deadly than cyanide. There is no known antidote. Just one wrong cut, and it's game over. In fact, chefs train for at least 2 years and need a special license in Japan just to serve it. The poison first numbs your lips and tongue, an experience some diners actually seek out. Then comes difficulty breathing, paralysis, and finally, death, all while remaining fully conscious until your last breath. Despite the risks, thousands consume this deadly fish annually. In Japan, they have a saying, "I want to eat fugu, but I don't want to die." The thrill of surviving seems to be part of the appeal. 2. Ackee fruit, Jamaica's national dish. The national fruit of Jamaica hides a potentially fatal secret. When unripe, the ackee fruit contains hypoglycin A and B, toxins so powerful they've claimed numerous lives throughout history. Eat it before it's ripe, and you'll suffer from something called Jamaican vomiting sickness, a real, potentially fatal illness. First comes violent vomiting, then severe hypoglycemia, followed by seizures, coma, and sometimes death. The unripe fruit is so dangerous that its importation is restricted in many countries, including the United States. When prepared correctly, however, it's a delicious staple of Caribbean cuisine. The key is waiting until the pods naturally open, revealing the edible yellow arils inside. The black seeds must be discarded. They're always toxic, a deadly gamble where timing means everything. 3. Casu marzu, rotten cheese with live maggots. Some foods are dangerous because of their natural toxins. Others become perilous through their preparation. Casu marzu, banned in many countries, falls firmly into the second category. This traditional Sardinian cheese begins as pecorino, before cheesemakers intentionally introduce cheese fly larvae. These larvae digest the fats in the cheese, transforming it into a soft, pungent delicacy filled with live maggots. The danger? If you don't chew thoroughly, the maggots can survive digestion, potentially burrowing into your intestines, causing severe pain, vomiting, and bloody diarrhea. Some connoisseurs even insist the maggots must be alive when consumed. Dead larvae could indicate the cheese has become too toxic even for these resilient creatures. Gross? Yes. Deadly? Possibly. Yet, in Sardinia, it remains an underground delicacy pursued despite legal bans. 4. Elderberries. Pretty, but poisonous. Not all deadly foods come from exotic locations. Sometimes the danger lurks in common plants we might find in our own backyards. Elderberries are increasingly popular in health supplements and homemade remedies. But eat the raw berries, leaves, stems, or bark, and you could be ingesting cyanogenic glycosides. compounds that produce cyanide in your body. Early symptoms include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, potentially escalating to respiratory failure and death. Cooking neutralizes these toxins, making properly prepared elderberry products safe. But every year, people mistake other parts of the plant for the berries or fail to cook them adequately. A reminder that nature doesn't always distinguish between medicine and poison. 5. Rhubarb leaves, the hidden killer. Perhaps the most insidious food danger is the one hiding in plain sight. Rhubarb stalks are tart and delicious in pies and jams, but the leaves? Potentially deadly. They contain high concentrations of oxalic acid, which in sufficient amounts can cause kidney failure. The body cannot process this compound, causing it to form crystals that damage tissues and organs. Just 11 pounds of leaves contains a lethal dose, but even smaller amounts can cause severe illness, especially in children or those with kidney issues. One serving of rhubarb leaves might not kill you immediately, but why risk it? This common garden plant serves as a stark reminder that not all parts of an edible plant are safe for consumption. Bonus: watch out for these too. Bonus mentions that might shock you. Green potatoes contain solanine, a toxin that can cause headaches, vomiting, and even paralysis. Nutmeg in large doses can cause hallucinations and convulsions. And fruits like cherries, apples, and peaches hide a secret in their seeds and pits, compounds that release cyanide when metabolized by your body. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's safe. Throughout history, humans have played a dangerous game with the foods we eat. Sometimes we win, discovering delicious new tastes. Other times, we lose, with deadly consequences. These foods remind us that nature doesn't create its toxins with our safety in mind. Which of these deadly foods surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more mind-blowing facts about the foods we eat, and sometimes the foods we should avoid at all costs. Final shot: montage of all 5 deadly foods as suspenseful music fades. This is Health Morph, reminding you that knowledge is your best defense in a world full of hidden dangers. Until next time, eat wisely.